Okay, boys and girls, we are in week 3 of our school year. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Make sure that you continue practicing those guidelines, social distancing, mask, and of course to make sure that you are washing your hands, hand sanitizer, and keeping yourself safe. All right, so week 3, we're gonna kind of go the way we normally do as far as our lessons when we come hopefully back to school soon. And we always start off with what we call a little challenge. Coach Oliveira did something a little bit of a challenge last week. Today I'm gonna do it more like a little jogging type of deal. So first thing you're gonna do when you come into the gym, or the dome, we call it, is that you are going to just move. We never, very rarely do we come inside the gym or dome and sit down. Normally we're moving around because that's what this class is all about. So we're gonna kind of do like if we were coming into the gym, and basically we're walking inside, keeping again your social distance, and then as soon as the coaches start the music, you start off jogging, okay? And it's a slow jog at your pace. It's not a race. Third graders, you coming in, we have rules as far as not passing people and stuff like that. So we'll go over that when we get to meet you face to face. Right now, unfortunately, we're having to record. So let's start off with just about a 1.5 minute jog, okay? Like if you were walking in the gym and then the coach started the music. Nice and slow. Again, whenever we do this challenge, it is never a race. Nice and relaxed. Everybody at their pace. No reason why you're trying to go too fast. We know that some of you can run and run and run and run forever and not get as tired as some of us do. You go at your pace. Your coaches will always stress that. Go at your pace. Nice and relaxed. Taking deep breaths in your nose and out your mouth while you're doing this. Don't ever forget that. Don't be holding your breath. Arm action as well. Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. All right, we're almost there. Boys and girls, if this old man can do it, you got this. All right, then we usually walk a little bit so we can catch our breath. Right now, we're just gonna go ahead and stay in our spots. Take a deep breath in your nose, out your mouth. In your nose, out your mouth. All right. So then we normally, when we stop the music, first thing we do, and you people that have been here before, and I think you third graders, you did this at the primary, when we stop, we gotta check our space. Okay, so that's what we would be doing right now. And then we would move on to a different challenge. Always listening to your coaches. All right, so the next little challenge that we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly jog the way we were, and then every time that every time the whistle blows, you're gonna start going really fast. And then the whistle's gonna blow again, and then you are going to slow down again. Whistle blows, really fast. Whistle blows again, really slow, okay? All right, here we go, on the music. Really slow. Ready for the whistle, here we go. Move your feet, move your feet. We're going really fast, we're going really fast. Make sure you get your feet up on the floor. And then really slow again. Oh yeah. Catching your breath. Nice and relaxed. And guess what we're waiting for? There we go. Move your feet, move your feet, move your feet. Move your feet, move your feet. Get them up, get them up, get them up, get them up. And then really slow. Nice and relaxed, catching our breath. We're gonna do one more fast one, and we'll move on to our last little challenge. Waiting for the whistle, there it goes. Move your feet, arm action. Relax, stop, in your nose, out your mouth. In your nose, out your mouth. All right, so then again, when the music stops, always check our space. Especially now that we are doing what is called social distancing. 6 feet apart, all right. And then we'll finish with my favorite exercise, which is the whole body, which we did last week. And we're gonna be doing a lot of is jumping jacks. So, let's finish up this challenge with about 20 jumping jacks. Here we go, feet together, on the music. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. All right. Relaxing your nose, out your mouth. Okay, boys, if we were here at school, we would then move on and sit for exercises, okay? So, I'm gonna cut it right here, and I'm gonna hand it over to Coach Oliveira, and she's gonna do all our exercises for the day. Have fun, and again, wash your hands.
Okay, thank you, Coach Pacheco, for that very, very informative lesson. And now we're getting ready to go ahead and move into our other exercises. But first, I want to remind everybody, we have been talking a little bit about your health. And last week, I know that we told you about drinking water and making sure that you eat something in the morning before you start out your day. Another little healthy tip for you and for your family is to try really, really hard to sit down together and have about 3 to 4 meals as a family together per week. Yeah, I think a lot of bonding goes on when that happens, and it's good for your family. And your second little challenge would be to try real hard to eat at least a fruit or a vegetable with every single meal. So I just gave you 2 little healthy tips. 1, try to eat together, sit down as a family 3 to 4 times a week. And then in your meal, in every single meal, try to have yourself a healthy vegetable and a fruit to add to your plate. Okay, that's just your little health tip for this week, and they're gonna be continuing as we move along week by week. Okay, we're gonna start out with our daily stretch. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna stand up with your feet apart, and I'm just gonna take my left arm, and I'm gonna bring my arm across my chest. Notice, I brought the arm over and across my chest, and I'm gonna take my other hand, and I'm just gonna kind of give it a little pull or a little tug. And what we're doing is we are stretching our shoulder muscles from the tip of the shoulder all the way down our arm. So it just requires a slow little stretch, and then of course hold it for a little bit. Relax it. Take your right arm, bring it slowly across your chest. You should look like this when you start out. And then take your other hand and just kind of give it a little pull. You should feel the stretch starting at your shoulder. Now please don't bend your elbow and have your arm right here. I'm gonna show you once again. Arm is out here. Bring it slowly across your chest, keeping it kind of straight. And then just giving it a little bit of pull, just like so. And then holding that for just a little bit. Okay, relax it. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of roll up my shoulders and my arms just a little bit. And I think that's good for our shoulders and our arms. And I'm gonna go ahead and move into our abdominal stretches, okay? So usually when you come into class, we work on flexibility, which is the stretching part, arms and neck and head, whatnot. And then we move into abdominal stretches. So I'm gonna sit down on the floor first, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn sideways, okay? And we're gonna do an exercise called the bicycle. Now, while I'm sitting down in a straight sitting position and I'm getting ready to talk, if you like, you can go ahead and start stretching towards your toes and just holding that stretch. But your bicycle is gonna be where we're going to lay flat on the floor, like so. My hands are gonna be behind my head. And I'm gonna start out with one knee bent and one leg flat. And I'm gonna keep my head on the floor. I'm not gonna lift my head up just yet. I'm gonna keep it on the floor. And I'm going to lift my straight leg and my bent knee so that my feet are about 6 inches off the floor. And I'm gonna slowly count. 1, 2, 3, we're going to 10. So I hope that everybody is on the floor and following along with me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'm going to bring my feet back down. Now, we're going to do a second set of 10, but this time I'm going to lift my head and shoulders, and I'm going to be lifting my feet off the floor, so you should look like this position right here. And I'm going to count another 10, so make sure you follow along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm going to lower my feet down. Then we're going to add one more set. We're going to lift up our head and shoulders, and when we lift up our feet, we're going to be twisting so that the elbow goes towards the knee like so. Slow motion, right here, taking turns. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I lower myself back to the floor. What I need for you to do right here, since you were working your abdominal muscles, is we're going to stretch those abdominal muscles. So I'm going to bring my arms up over my head, just like this, just to stretch those stomach muscles and to try to get them back and relaxed. So that is your first set of bicycle exercises. We worked abdominals, just reminding you. And then after we work abdominals, we move into the last part, which is working the shoulders and their arms. So we've already been doing push-ups. So we're gonna do our 10 push-ups again, slowly. And then we're gonna do a second set, and we're just gonna add a little extra something to those push-ups. So everybody back down on the floor. And you're gonna hear your coaches say something like, full body up. So we give everybody a chance to get up in push-up position. And then we go down, up, and that counts as 1. So, push-up position, full body up, and down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4. I'm going to remind you to keep your body straight. Down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 9, down, up, 10. Okay, so those were your 10 full body up positions. And then we're going to do an exercise called the robot. So we're going to be in full body position. I'm going to have Coach Pacheco count for me, and we're going to count in groups of 4. And as we count, my arms will be up. I'll bend one arm, and it'll be 1, other arm 2, arm straightens out for 3, and the other arm straightens out for 4. So we're going to do probably about 4 of those sets. Okay, so Coach Pacheco, I need for you to count for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Full body up.
Here we go.
Back is straight.
Down. So 1, 2,
Here's my 2.
3, 4, 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4. 2 more, coach. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4. Last one.
4.
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4.
Perfect.
And then all the way back down to the floor. So I have completed my stretching, my abdominal exercises, and my shoulder arm strength with my push-ups. Okay, so that would be what would be normally happen during a PE class. Okay, boys and girls, in a normal PE lesson, we work on units with 4th and 5th graders. And units, by units I mean like we might take care of volleyball, we might take care of football, baseball, basketball, whatnot. So with our 3rd graders, usually we just pick and choose and we try to cover different skills every single time. Well, since we're doing things a little bit differently, we're having to do things on video, we're just gonna take lessons from here and there so that every week it's a little something different for you. So we're gonna take care of a little bit of ball handling skills, followed by a little bit of dribbling skills. And I'm gonna remind you that you need to get anything that you have at your house. It might be a tennis ball, it might be a softball, a baseball, hopefully maybe a basketball if you have it, or any kind of playground ball. The point is, just get a piece of equipment that you can work with, and then just try to follow along with our lessons. Okay, so right now, I chose to start out with a softball, and we're going to do a ball handling drill called Around the World. And all I'm gonna do is take this ball, and I'm gonna bring it from hand to hand, I'm gonna switch it from hand to hand, and go around my waist like so. Now, Coach Oliveira, Coach Pacheco, we're not gonna be show offs, and we're not gonna try to go as fast as we can, because the point is that we wanna be able to move the ball from hand to hand and not drop it. So all we're doing is bringing the ball around your waist, hand to hand. So I would move clockwise a little bit, and then I would reverse it, and I would go counterclockwise. So once again, all I'm doing is bringing this ball around my waist, hand to hand, not trying to go as fast as I can, not exactly going in slow motion, but just practicing ball handling drills. Okay, so clockwise would be that direction, the same way that the hands of the clock move, and then counterclockwise. Okay, so I already took care of ball handling and going around the world with my waist. So now I'm gonna get my feet apart slightly, and I'm gonna do the same thing using the softball, except this time I'm gonna go around my right leg. And I think 10 times is probably good enough. So I'm gonna bend at the knees a little bit, and I'm just gonna bring this ball and circle it around my right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up a little bit, just to stretch your muscles. And then I'm gonna do the same exact thing and finish it off with my left leg. So bend the knee slightly, and we go around for 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course it's okay to look at your ball. Of course it's okay to pay attention to what you're doing. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A reminder, any kind of ball would work. If I chose to, I could even start going around my both knees at the same time. I'm still going around the world. Like I said, about 10 is good. And then reverse. Nice and slow. And I'm still getting the full effect of the ball handling drills. Okay? So I think that's enough little ball handling for right now. Coach Pacheco's going to take over, and we're going to start with a little bit of dribble.
Okay, boys and girls, great stuff from Coach. We're just going to continue. Now I'm going to switch it off to a playground ball. I know a lot of people have one of these, just like Coach said, anything that you can work with, okay? There's bound to be something out there at your house. Okay, so what we're going to start doing now is, first thing is a field. This is kind of like a basketball type of drill. It's kind of like a field type of drill that we're going to do. It's called kind of like a fingertip drill. And 4th and 5th graders, you should have done this last year. And it's basically just to get a feel for the ball. In this case, a playground ball. So all I want you to do is bring the ball kind of like to your face level, hold it. You want to cup your hands, okay? Don't hold them straight like that, flat. You want to cup it in the shape of the ball, okay? And all you're going to do is you're just going to go and pass from your right hand, and you're going to bend your left wrist and relax. And you're going to go opposite, okay? I'm just trying to get a feel for the ball. Nice and slow, okay? And then you want to try to go a little faster, and it's just basically relax your hands and get a feel for the basketball. That's all, or for the ball. In this case, like I said, a playground ball. Okay, you want to bring it up a little higher. Okay, bring it down. It's just a ball handling skill. Okay, right there. All right, and relax. Okay, so then Coach went around the world with the ball, and we're going to try that a little bit later, but for right now, we're just going to go ahead and let you dribble the basketball. I'm going to go ahead and switch balls. Roll me that one. And I'm going to go ahead and switch to a basketball. Most of you, I think, have a basketball. There's one of our old ones that is still, like Coach said, we can work with, so we'll go from there. And all we're going to want you to do is, normally we have you sit down over here in the gym, and then we'll stand you up. But of course, since we're doing this virtually through video, we're going to go ahead and just stand up. So when you go get the ball, when you have your ball, I say go get the ball, I'm thinking that we're at school. What you're going to do is you're going to hold the basketball with your right hand on top, your left hand underneath, and I'm gonna want you in a good kind of great position, shoulder width, elbows bent, waist bent, knees bent, and all I'm gonna want you to do is to dribble the ball with your right hand for 20 times. Here you go. 2, 3, 4. Stay low. I want the dribble to be about waist level. This is too high, okay? They're gonna steal the ball from you if you do that. So what you want to do is just stay nice and low. I think I'm at 18, 19, 20, and then I want you to stop, and then I want you to go 20 with your left hand. Now, most of you are right-handed, so left hand is going to feel kind of weird, but that's okay. We're just practicing. We're not giving you a grade. Participation is going to be a grade. So, same thing again, shoulder width, nice and relaxed. I call this a good ready position, and I'm going to hold the ball with my left hand on top, right hand on the bottom, and I'll do 20 of that. 2, 3. Again, waist level. Excuse me, waist level. Again, this is too high. That's wrong. Here, 18, 19, 20. All right, and then we're gonna relax. And then from there, we're gonna come back to around the world. Okay, we coached it around the world with the ball, with the softball. Now we're gonna do it with the basketball, but since we're already working on kind of dribbling skills, we'll go ahead and start, and you can start up with whatever hand that you want, okay? And you're gonna dribble. I'm gonna start off with my right hand. And all I want you to do, try to keep your feet still. Stop, turn around, and go around the world. Pick up your dribble with your opposite hand, like so. There you go, okay? Again. I think the back part is the hardest. You just gotta keep the dribble going, okay? And then I'm gonna go the opposite side. If you lose control, that's okay, it's gonna happen. Nobody's perfect, you just try to do the best that you can. Okay, gonna go one more time. And relax. Very simple lesson for the day. We're gonna continue again. We're gonna be doing a lot of dribbling when we do our basketball unit. We wanna remind you again to please take care of yourselves, boys and girls. Don't forget about that 1 minute focus. where you put everything aside and you just close your eyes and you just kind of like the morning announcement that Mr. Gracia does a wonderful job with. Very blessed to have him here at our campus helping us out. Very, very important that you just take a minute and just relax, clear your mind, focus, especially if you've had a hard day with your schoolwork and all that other stuff. So again, please be safe, wash your hands, keep your distance, wear a mask. See you next time.
All right, boys and girls, we're gonna add one little drill. Your last little drill for today is gonna be dribbling low, dribbling high, dribbling low, dribbling high, okay? So what I need is a good basketball stance position, feet apart, knees are gonna be slightly bent. And I'm gonna start with a low dribble, making sure that I push the ball down hard enough to where it comes back up, and I only want the ball to go knee level, okay? Here are my knees down here, here's my waist. I'm gonna get down low, and I'm gonna dribble knee level. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it over to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and I'm gonna go back to high drill. Coach Pacheco did. Okay to pay attention to look what you're doing. Switch it over, left. Back to low. I get down low. I'm gonna go ahead and switch hands. Still low. I'm gonna give the ball one big push. And I'm back up high again. Right hand. Switch it over, left hand. And I think you got the picture. So we're going low, high, switching hands, alternating hands, trying to do that without stopping. Now, just because we did just a couple of minutes of each drill, that doesn't mean that that's all we want you to do. All throughout the day, we'd like for you to take your ball, whatever ball it is, and give it a try, using all the drills that we did today, including the ball handling drills and the dribbling drills. Okay, till the next time that we see you, be safe. We're also gonna include a little short video on your brain. That's gonna take about 2 to 3 minutes in your lesson. Okay, until next time, see ya.